Once upon a time, in a small town called Winterbrook, there circulated a chilling legend about an old camera that turned ordinary photographs into gateways to a world of shadows and nightmares. It was believed that this vintage camera could capture not only what was visible to the eye but also the spiritual entities lurking in the dark corners of Ray. For years, the townspeople had avoided this ominous legend, knowing that toying with something beyond the understanding of ordinary mortals could lead to irreversible consequences. But, as is often the case with young folks, the legend began to pique the interest of teenagers from the town, Kayla, Sam, and Lena. One day, when the friends were feeling bored and seeking adventure, they decided to test the truth of this mysterious tale. As the evening descended and the sun began to set on the horizon, the friends gathered in an old abandoned mansion on the outskirts of Winterbrook. The rumors said that a photographer who had created this mystical apparatus sunk. In the dusty corners of the mansion, they found an old table cluttered with dusty albums and photographs. Amidst this forgotten treasure, they discovered the camera itself. Worn out by the years, yet still emitting a strange magical glow, it sent shivers down the teenagers' spines. And daunted by the legends, they decided to try out the camera. Kayla took the first photograph of Sam, who waved his hand towards the lens. When they eagerly looked at the display, instead of a regular photograph, they saw Sam surrounded by a hazy aura, as if a creature from another world lurked in his shadow. Both troubled and intrigued by these supernatural possibilities, they decided to try the camera once more. This time, Lena posed for the photo, and Kayla pressed the shutter button. However, on Lena's photograph, they saw something even more horrifying. In the mirror's reflection, there appeared a creature with elongated limbs and sharp claws, Cons. Their heartbeats quickened, and they attempted to throw away the camera, but no matter where they ran, Lena's photograph stayed with them, as if it had become part of their reality. Realizing that they had to stop the nightmare, they decided to go to the river in the center of the town to destroy the photograph, attempting to halt the horrifying entity. Their hearts pounded so loudly they could hear their pulses in their ears. The creature captured in Lena's photograph was now stalking them. It was getting closer, and when they looked at the photo again, they saw that it was breaking free from the frame. They realized that the creature was getting closer and closer to breaking free from the confines of the film. Darkness surrounded them as they tried to rid themselves of the photograph and the camera. They yearned for the light of dawn to escape this menacing threat. Every creak and rustle in the house made their hearts skip a beat from fear. Realizing that they had to stop the nightmare, they decided to go to the river in the center of the town to destroy the photograph, attempting to halt the horrifying entity. Their hearts pounded so loudly they could hear their pulses in their ears. They reached the river and, trembling, retrieved Lena's photograph, but before they could do anything, the creature sensed its freedom and burst out of the photograph. Darkness enveloped them, and they heard its whisper in their ears, sinister as if from the depths of hell. Kayla, Sam, and Lena realized they couldn't escape the entity they had unleashed into this world. A series of nightmarish events unfolded as they faced the dark entity. Their souls were drawn towards an abyss, and they realized the horror of their mistake. All hope was lost. Now, their fate was entwined with the dark camera, which had horrifyingly altered their world. The teenagers understood that this legend had turned into reality, and there was no way to go back. They became ghosts of their past, trapped in a nightmare with no escape. And now, anyone who dared to take a photograph with this deadly camera would also be bound to this grim legend, becoming part of an endless nightmare hidden from human eyes, until it was summoned to life by an unbelievable desire to uncover the truth that would have been better.